I'm a Denike.
Oh, shit.
And what I'm going to show you is a little demonstration here on some of the most popular waters, whether water is hydrating you or dehydrating you. Now, what I have here is called hypochloric acid. It's actually made by our ionizer, and I just produced this, and we're going to pass it around for y'all to smell, because it actually smells like chlorine. Can you pass it around and let them smell it? And what I'm doing is cleaning my probe, so y'all can get an accurate reading. But just to show you how high acidic this is, you see this meter? Look what it's, you smell it, it smells like chlorine. But you see the numbers?
Yeah.
So it's showing you it's a hypochloric acid, which is 2.5, made by the ionizer called the SD501. Okay? So now with this test here, I'm going to work this way, and we're going to read this. And this is this water here represents 9.5 water. Can you read this and tell me what you see on this meter?
It's a
580. It's going up and down between 570, 560, and
okay, but it's dehydrating you. It has no negative next to it. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do
with that water.
Yes, that water. Now we're going to do Poland Spring.
Okay.
And let's read what Poland Spring is. So is Poland Spring hydrating you or dehydrating you?
Dehydrating.
Okay. Now we're going to do your favorite water. Is your water hydrating you or dehydrating you?
Dehydrated. Wow. But at a lower, it's lower, but it's still dehydrated.
Okay. Now,
let me see. Let's look at that. This for all my crystal. Let's look at that closely, because they're gonna want to know. They're gonna give everybody. Nobody wants to. They all but it says it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention.
507. Now we're gonna go. How many people drink soda?
Not me.
Not me.
Okay. Yep. But what does soda rate you?
Oh wow.
Lord Jesus.
Stop the blood clot.
Now you see, it's totally acidic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
So what we're going to do now is wash this off with this hypochloric acid water. Okay, because my probe just came out of that, and you see where it is, right? So you know this is hypochloric acid. Now we're going to read 9.5 water.
9.5 water.
And this is your water.
Made by the ionizer. What do you see first pop up on the side?
It says negative.
Negative means it's hydrating you. It's going to your brain within 60 seconds.
Can you say that again?
Going to your brain within 60 seconds, and 10 minutes it goes to hydrating your skin. So this shows you.
This is the 9.
You see this? It's 6 is minus. Yeah. So that right there, I just showed you how the ORP meter works, right? Oxygen reduction potential. So if it doesn't have oxygen in it, I want you to know it's dehydrating you. Now we're going to take pH drops. I'm going to put this here for you. Okay, it's the pH color chart, and anything going in this direction is death. Anything going in this direction is life. Okay.
So can you say that going to the right is what?
Anything going to this end is death. It's acidic. Anything going in that direction is alkalinity or alkalized hydrogen, water. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is to show you. I'm going to put a couple of drops here. Put a couple of drops here. Put a couple of drops here. And put a couple of drops here. Okay. And then I'm going to put some in the Kangen water. Okay. Now, I love to tell people this is not a magic trick. Okay. This is showing you the colors, and the only water that came up purple was our 9.5 water, which you see here, made from the ionizer SD501. Now, when you look at this, okay, I want you to see this registers what? Blue. But do you remember the number of this water that they said is 9.5?
Right.
This water actually was 500.
Yeah.
So it's not hydrating you. So they're lying about this part where they say alkaloid. Plus they put what they call that? Baking soda in it. And if you have too much of that, it ruins the lining in your stomach. Okay? And your Poland Spring is supposed to be neutral, You see, it reads like a lightish green between here. Now, if you have something to eat with that, I don't care what it is, a vegetarian or meat, you're going to automatically go into an acidic state because your body has to break down the food. Okay? And your lovely water, the crystal, this one here registers neutral right here.
Right.
But you also saw the numbers on here. Where was your numbers? 507.
507.
So that means it's dehydrating you. Now, soda, it falls off the chart. It's all the way down here.
Right.
This soda rates as battery acid. Now, let me ask you, would anybody in their right mind go to their car and drink the water out of their battery? No, they wouldn't do that, right? So the only water that we all should be consuming is 9.5 ionized hydrogen oxygenated water, better known as electrolyzed reduced water. That's the proper word for it if you want to go online and look it up. You have to go to a site that is not registered by any company, and it's called PubMed.gov, and you must put electrolyzed reduced water to get the information on that, on exactly what it does. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to raise the vibration, because when you start drinking this water, I'm going to show you. Here's my